Welcome to Whiskey's a Journey. My name is Peter Fasciano. Today is Friday, and I'm going to be doing another Battle of the Bottles. And before I get into this, just to solidify this, I am going to do a giveaway for the month of May. If you are going to want to enter this giveaway for my United States viewers only, on the video of the last month of May, May 31st, I will open this giveaway up. Every $5 is going to get you one entry into the giveaway. Now, I've got a pretty busy schedule coming up in June. I'm going to be at 2 barbecue events. So I'm going to run the May giveaway all the way through June up until June 26th at 11:59 p.m. That way it'll give me time to shoot the Friday video that I will announce the winner. And the winner will be announced in June, on June 28th. So all the rules for the giveaway are going to be in the description of this video down below. And then I'm going to open up the giveaway on May 31st. So the Battle of the Bottles that I got going today, I randomly selected these two from my sample pool. They could be anything. I am a whiskey promiscuous channel. I put these together based on price, availability, different types of whiskeys, just to kind of compare them. I have no idea what's in the glasses, but I do have them tagged on the bottom here. So what I'm going to end up doing is pouring them and tasting them and give you an idea of which one I like the most. These will be part of the May giveaway. So if they end up being interesting and you're going to want a sample, a 2-ounce sample of this, along with 5 others, that's kind of what the giveaway is all about. So I think the last couple of times I was starting on my right. Looks like I got a crack in this glass right along the top. So I'm going to start on my left this time, nose it, taste it, give you an idea of what I think of it, go on to glass number 2, and then just speed this next part up. I'm just going to fast forward it, A/B and compare them, and then give you my winner. So if you are new to this channel and you end up liking this information and you're not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, turn that bell notification on because I produce videos and release them every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This already smells amazing. It has dark aromas. I'm getting cherry and vanilla and caramel. So let's get this thing on the nose. Oh, it smells amazing. All right, right off the bat, I think this is a bourbon. My mouth is absolutely watering. This, to me, is like the quintessential bourbon note. Vanilla, caramel, brown sugar. It's got a cherry note. On the back end, it's pretty spicy as well. But I think all of those sweet notes also balance out that spice. I can't wait to get this on the palate. Cheers, everyone. Man, yep, that is good. There's a solid amount of cherry. The cherry is not medicinal. It's a ripe cherry. Vanilla, caramel, brown sugar. The ABV seems to be warming a little bit. I don't necessarily know if it's that high, maybe around 100, but that is fantastic. A little bit of oak, and as it sits a little bit more, again, that barrel tannin or the barrel char on the side of my tongue gives it an extra depth. Lingering around a little bit, I'd say the finish is medium to long, and that cherry, vanilla, caramel, brown sugar note is elevating as it's sitting here. I like that quite a bit. All right, let me get a rinse of water and then move on to glass number 2. All right, glass number 2. Boy, they both kind of look pretty dark. All right, this has a little bit of a cherry medicinal note. Smells like bourbon, smells like this, but it has a medicinal cherry note, almost like Calumets do. Calumet 14, 15, 16 comes across as a little bit medicinal cherry. Brown sugar and caramel are still there. Good amount of oak. Smells a little more astringent on the nose than this. Doesn't smell as balanced. I'd still say it is a bourbon, and it is very similar to that one. Just medicinal. Let's go ahead and get it on the palate. Good amount of sweetness, not as much spice, a little bit more bitter on the side of the tongue. All the flavors that are here are also in here, but it's flat. It doesn't jump out of the glass as much as this one did. You know, I am leaning a little bit more towards glass number 1, glass on my left, but you never know how this is going to play out when I go back the other direction. So I'm just going to speed this part up, and when I come back, hopefully I will have a decision. All right, there's a clear winner here. For me today, within this bottle battle, I think glass number 1, glass on my left, has it all over glass number 2 on my right. The cherry note that I got in here was more of a natural cherry. This one came across as medicinal. The more that I went back and forth, there was a damp, musty note that was coming out of here, along with a bitterness that glass number 1 did not have. The flavors on here basically jumped out of the glass. They were fruity, they were sweet, they were spice. The balance of the sweet and spice are exactly what I like in a bourbon. And I'm guessing these are bourbons. I would be shocked if they were ryes. I would be shocked if they were anything else other than a bourbon. I think they're both well put together, but this, as far as the flavors, were a little bit subdued compared to this. So let's go ahead and find out what it is that I was drinking. In glass number 2, and before I even reveal this, I think they're pretty low proof. I don't think they're 115 above. I think they're going to be below 110. So in glass number 2, the one on my right was in second place. Still very good, just not as good as glass number 1. And since this is a battle, one glass has to win. So in glass number 2, I was drinking Remus 5. Remus 5. Okay, Remus 5 is an older version, and I think they are quickly coming up on another release of Remus 8. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below. And I put these together, and I know what this one is. This is going to be the Remus Reserve Gatsby, or the Remus Gatsby Reserve 15. This is the 2023 release, and I do have the 2022 release. And the reason why I put this one in here is because I know Remus 5 is coveted by a lot of people, saying that this is the best release that the Remus line has. And of the 2 releases of the Remus Gatsby Reserve, I think 2023 was the one that people were saying is the better one. So there you go. Remus Gatsby Reserve 15 is the winner of this week's Battle of the Bottles. Let me go ahead and grab the bottles, and I need to take a look at the proofs and some of the other information that's on the bottles and let you guys know what I paid for them as well. All right, so the Gatsby Reserve was over here, and then the Remus 5 was over here. 100 proof for the Remus 5, and it looks like all the information that we got is 9%, 2005 bourbon, 21% rye, 3%. Well, all the stats for it are right here. That's quite a bit. And then the Remus Gatsby Reserve is coming in at 98.1 proof, and it's the 2023 release, and it's 15-year-old NGP or Ross and Squibb. They're both very good. I don't think you can get the Remus 5 anymore, and if you do, if it is still floating out there, it's a decent bottle. I don't think I would overpay for it, but it's good. And I'm pretty sure that the 2024 release of the Gatsby Reserve is going to be released here in a little bit as well. Just like the Remus 8 should be on its way out as well, if they're releasing these things this year. All right, let's go ahead and clear these things out of here. If you've had either of these, let me know in the comments down below which one you prefer the most. And if you like both of these and you decide to enter the giveaway, you have an opportunity to win 2-ounce samples of either one of these or both of them. So that's where I'm going to leave it, wherever you're at in your journey. I hope you're enjoying it. And until the next time, oh, Tony, I'm sorry, I always forgot. I gotta blend these and see what they're like. Give me 1 second. Let me grab a Glencairn and get these things mixed. All right, so we've got the Remus 5, and we've got the Gatsby Reserve 2023 release. Let's get this thing going. Get it coated on the glass. And just smelling these two, just dumping them in there, it's so sweet. Lots of spice jumping out of here. Good amount of oak. I'd say it smells kind of like the two of them put together. Go figure, because it is a blend of the two of them put together. The cherry note that's jumping out of the glass is borderline medicinal. Vanilla, brown sugar, caramel, all that's here. All right, let's get it on the palate. Yeah, that's not a blend that works. I think the flavors that were in here are even more subdued in here. You can still tell that it's a Remus based on drinking these two, but I think it just overall kind of collapses the flavors. Doesn't have that oomph or the punch that the other two have individually. So I'd say that's a blend that you can skip. Again, let me know in the comments down below, which Remuses have you had? Which one do you like the most? If you did any blinds, which ones come out on top? Now that that is over, wherever you're at in your journey, I hope you're enjoying it, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye. Well, I'm gonna drink this one. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.